Yo, 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 yo.
Yes, I.
Today is the day. Today is the day. We can go ahead and do
The
our mock
draft.
draft
The
in
mock draft.
preparation.
I ready to see how this mock draft will come out because who knows? I might draft better than my GM.
Well, we got to see now. We've been anticipating this day for a little bit. I have my
Sure
draft
have.
board ready. Are you ready? Got my little marker right here, ready to mark off my picks. Got my board ready. We're waiting on Mr. Carolina to walk up in the house and bless us with his presence because he has the number one. Well, he's the first person to pick out of us if nobody don't trade up or if you don't
That's
trade
true.
down.
That's true.
So yeah, see what happens. Just waiting on him right now. But in other news, where we waiting on Streeter to make his appearance, um, same old nonsense going on out in the West. Still got a lot of Debo Samuel drama going on. Other than that, just getting ready for the draft, trying not to make it too much big of a distraction. We did go ahead and exercise our fifth year option on Nick Bosa,
Right.
which I think was always in the plan to exercise his option and try to extend Debo this year. Since he don't have a fifth year option, we'd like to extend him. But everybody in the world see what's going on with that right now, that situation. So we see how it play out. We still hold the keys to that car. So
True.
so we'll see how it play out. What's going on in the Eagles camp?
Well, rumors has it that the Eagles are making calls about trading up.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? Most likely they might be either going for one of them pass rushers or I think what's his name, the safety Kyle Hamilton.
Kyle
Maybe
Hamilton, yeah.
trying to right, they might try to go after him. Maybe a pass rusher. There also there was also rumors about them fielding calls with Carolina about trading up too as well. So we'll see. So they also shopping Jalen Rager because there's also rumors that they might draft a receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I think what his name is Williams or Williamson.
Williamson, yeah, from
Yeah,
Alabama.
yeah, from Alabama. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think we should be drafting a receiver in the first round again. I think we need to. We should draft defense. First should draft defense first and second. You mess it up 3 years in a row drafting a wide receiver. That's your fault. I understand that Devontae Smith needs some help. Yes, it'd be nice to have another capable number one and a number two receiver, but it doesn't make sense trying to draft another wide receiver. What's his name? Jalen Rager. You messed it up when you drafted Jalen Rager. You messed it up when you drafted J.J. Sega Whiteside.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two first and second round picks. You messed it up when you drafted Sidney Jones, was a second round pick. Rasul Douglas again was a third round pick. You couldn't get that right. Both the cornerbacks. You couldn't get it right with Derek Barnett, even though he brought him back. He's still not going to be a starter. He's not starting elite defensive end. He was a high
Yep.
first round pick. So, like I said before, this is a draft where they have to get it right. So Thursday we'll see. They have a lot of picks in the draft. I think they have about 8 picks in the draft.
Yep.
So we'll see. they're gonna have to get it right. You can't miss. You can't miss. Even if they trade up, if you trade up, get one of those pass rushers. Get a pass rusher, even a solid cornerback, a solid safety. Get an impact player, but mostly on defense, not on offense. On defense, you need one of the impact players on defense. You get one of them, then you go ahead, then probably get a linebacker in the second round because, like I said before, the Eagles didn't draft a linebacker in the first round. They haven't done it since the 1960s. A lot of mock drafts say they're not going to do it. A lot of analysts say they're not going to do it. And I believe that they're not going to draft linebackers this year. So with that being said, they're either going to draft, hopefully not a receiver, but hopefully either edge rusher, defensive back, safety, or cornerback. One of them. But the draft will be, are you ready for this draft? I'll be back and forth because obviously the Sixers couldn't close it out. So I'll be watching the draft and the Sixers game on Thursday night. So it's gonna be a tough one.
So you got double whammy.
A double whammy.
So you can see the screen good?
Yeah, you can see.
And this fella, when he driving, he can't come in home.
Baby.
What?
We live, baby.
Hey, ain't gonna be my fault if you butt up, you know.
Who father for?
You let your guys on the road.
Anytime something happens to me, no, I buy a long shit in KG. Them think I you do.
No.
I asked him on one thing.
I almost home. It's mock draft night, baby.
I feel
mock draft night.
We setting up.
I feel KG gonna mess up the mock draft, and Shay and me, you might have to do it by ourselves.
What is? I ain't trading up. You got rumors that the Eagles might trade up with the Panthers.
But this is why I jump on to say. They say that are you trying to target Kayvon Thibodeau?
Yeah.
Well, the Panthers had a press conference, the GM press conference today, and they said that more than likely they want to trade down, but they just ain't gonna trade down if they have somebody on their board. So they evaluated 800 prospects, and their board is set at 156 prospects. So they got 156 persons on their big board. They said they don't want to trade. They would trade if a right price comes, but they're not just going to trade for trading's sake. If there's someone there that they feel is worthy of that number 6 pick, they will. But multiple reports have said that they would prefer to trade down into the teens and then draft a quarterback there, which I prefer.
Right.
I would prefer them to do that, but we don't. Again, draft day, we're in for some surprises. That's one thing.
Some big surprises.
We're in for some surprises. Because they say Pickett is dropping now. They got Malik Willis as a surefire top 10. The quarterbacks look like they may go into the teens.
Well, the last mock draft I look at, Willis was the only quarterback taken in the first round.
Yep.
Exactly. Because they say a lot of persons are enamored with Sam Howell, but he's a day 2 pick.
Right.
So they prefer to go at Sam Howell on a day 2 pick, which is a second and third, which makes sense. My gut is that they're gonna be. I don't think Parsons gonna reach for these quarterbacks like Parsons believe. I don't think so. They're not as good as like a prospect like the Coilers and those guys. I don't think that they're that a surefire, and right. I think that they may slide, and we may expect the slide, but. From what the Panthers have said, they're very intrigued by the top 3 tackles, Charles Cross, Evan Neal, and Ikinwu. They may pick a tackle at number 6, but we don't know what's going to happen because Kayvon Thibodeau may drop to 6 and someone may want him.
6, yeah.
Right? And we may want him, so we don't even know. Kyle Hamilton is a name you don't hear much because of his position, but he's a
safety. I hear the Eagles looking at him too.
He's a 5-star prospect.
Mm-hmm.
One of the drafts I looked at, he was Ghana number 2 to the Lions.
Exactly. Right. He's that good of a player, but because the position is kind of undervalued, you got the other premium positions, the tackles, the ends. And then, again, I hear a lot of persons saying that those linebackers are top-notch linebackers. Then Kobe Deans and those guys. So,
yep.
So we got to see.
I was hoping, like what Talisha, I was hoping the Eagles would draft a linebacker, but analysts and sources and everybody's saying that the Eagles ain't drafting a linebacker. So
Exactly. So we don't. There's a lot of surprises. Somebody gonna make a trade up. I hope, like I say, when I put on my GM cap in a bit, I'll do what I'll do. But when the Thursday come, I hope they trade down. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'll jump on with you guys in about 3 minutes.
all right.
Right. Yeah. So it gotta be interesting because there's teams up to the top that can still mock this draft up. Like I was saying, the last mock draft I look at, you had Aiden Hutchinson going number 1 and then Kyle Hamilton going number 2.
Right.
And then after that, all hell break loose. Conway went, then Neil, and then Cross went to the Panthers actually. But one thing surefire though, everybody got the Steelers drafting Malik Willis.
Malik Willis, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tamlin love me.
And I mean, he got time to groom him, right? Because I mean,
Exactly.
They could roll this year with what he named, who them pick up
With Trubisky and just sit Malik Willis for a whole year.
right? And then
Let
and bring him out.
let him learn.
So a lot of things.
Then after you have another top-notch quarterback in the AFC again. Some of the drafts got Thibodeau going to the Jets. They've got Carolina grabbing Charles Cross.
Right.
Somebody has Philadelphia going to Kenny Pickett. They know what Tad Bishop thinking.
I think if any of those 3 tackles available or any of them 3 linemen available for the Panthers need to go ahead and pick one of them.
But offensive lineman?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? And then you could probably, I don't know, you could probably maybe sneak up again somewhere and do something.
Yeah, you get one of them tackles, you're good.
Yeah, you get 7 tackles. So, we just here waiting actually to make your presence, then we'll start the draft. You know what I'm saying? Or the drafts setup is up, waiting to go. And I know, kids, you didn't run through the dry run with us when we did it, but when you run through this, they're gonna start picking. Everybody gonna do
picking the players, right?
Right, and when it comes to your pick, so you can have offers available for your pick. So you can review the offers, make a trade, or you can go ahead and take your pick. So we'll see. Let's see what going on else out here in the
Mel Kiper got Carolina going Malik Willis.
Mel gotta be slipping. I don't know Mel.
Now Mel Kiper got Carolina going with.
That he final draft? That he final mock draft?
That was April 13th, I think.
Yeah, so probably he last one.
I think he last one, yeah. Then you got when they got Philly guy with a receiver, Chris Olave.
That's a sick guy, but I don't think that shouldn't be our number 1 need.
But then after he also have us going with N'Kobe Dean.
That's good. But I don't think you should go that wide receiver. I think you should go secondary, then corner. Then linebacker.
Yeah, that's what we should do. If Dean is on the board.
You got 2nd round?
Yeah, we got 2nd round pick.
Then in the 2nd round, I would sneak up and get me a wide receiver or defensive end.
Not even then. I think we should grab his wide receiver in the 3rd round.
Uh-huh.
If we need it. I think we need to build our defense. Our defense is old. Pachakakin, he's in his all it thought is same as for Darius Slay. Roddy McLeod is gone. Anthony Harris is about what? 28, 29. Kayvon Wallace is our other safety. I think he's a strong safety. He's young, but he hasn't shown any promise in any progression this year. Zach McPherson was our cornerback that we drafted last year. He hasn't shown anything last year either. So we got to build. We got to build a defense. We got to build. We got to build that backfield. If even if you trade up and get Thibodeau or somebody, okay, you got to pass rush, but you got to have safeties and corners that could cover, and you got to have linebackers who could cover too as well.
Yep.
So we'll see. But they just got draft smart. Just can't draft stupid. You have to draft smart.
So y'all traded away one, right? So you had the 2 picks in the first round.
Right. We got 2 first round picks. That's what I'm saying. We prime for this year and next year. You know what I mean? Because we got 2 first round picks again next year. So maybe if Jalen Hurts doesn't look good this year, they might say, okay, he doesn't look good. Let's just try to trade up and see if we get one of them quarterbacks that coming out next year. So, and that could, I mean, that possibly what could happen.
Right.
And maybe if Jalen Hurts shows you that he's a franchise quarterback, they might say, okay, Jalen Hurts is our franchise quarterback. Let's go ahead and let's stack up our defense some more. Maybe build the offensive line some more, and let's go ahead and make a run for this thing. So, it's all about this year and next year.
Yep. We got Street here now in the building. I think. I ain't hearing you, partner.
Yo.
Yep.
Keep it pounding is here.
You could bet that.
See, you can see that screen good?
Let me see if I maximize. Yeah, it look better. It look better than when we had do the test one, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the test one because there's 3 of us here. So I got that one. You got that or this, but I don't think that changed anything.
I don't really change it, but anyone, they're all right.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started.
Wait, hold on.
What is?
I'm writing down my picks.
Oh, no?
I had them, but mistaken delete them.
The Carolina Panthers are screwed.
I wish I could show everybody the one I had that time that we do the test one. That's the best one. 6, 137, 144, 149, 199, 242. All right, you ready?
All right. Let's draft.
Let's go. Who's the first pick? Aiden Hutchinson, Garrett Wilson, Gardner, Thibodeau, Evan Neal. So you see, for the Panthers, you got the best of both worlds. You got Ikinru, you got Charles Cross, you got Malik Willis. But because of the nonsense they put themselves in with what's his name? With Sam Darnold and think you have to trade back. I would have liked to just pick Ikinru right now and just wait. There's too much holes. No, we only have one trade offer. That's Pittsburgh. They offer the 20, 52, and 2023 first round pick. So I'm just giving up the 6. So now I have the 20th.
Now you're giving up 137 as well.
Oh, 137. So wait, 20th. Yeah. And then I have 20th, 52. Let me take out my 137. Let me see what the draft would look like. So I'd have the 20th, 52, 144. Okay, so I'll accept that.
52 is the what? A third round pick?
Second. Still in the second.
Pick?
Yeah, late second. Like in the
middle second.
Yeah. So I'll accept that trade because we know they want a quarterback. See, they go with Malik Willis, Kyle Hamilton, Trayvon Walker, Ikinru, Devin Lai, Jameson Will, Derek Stingley, Charles Cross, Jordan Davis.
Wow.
See,
you got 2 offers, KZ. That man give you them 2 first round picks for your
that 29 and 30.
Yeah, for your first and your third.
That 29 and 30. I don't want that.
Go to the second one.
Offer. They want your first for their first and second.
I don't want that neither. I'm going with.
So he's gonna make his pick then.
Yep.
Right, I'm making my pick.
Who was he going for?
I going with Nakobe Dean.
Linebacker.
I going with Nakobe Dean, the linebacker.
All right. KG would go with linebacker Preston Need, Trevor Penning.
You got two offers here again. Seattle want that first round, and they're giving you their second, and next year first, and the next year sixth.
Who's available at safety?
At safety, you got Daxton Hill, Louis Sain.
What's the does it match?
Yeah.
Is it, are you getting good value for it?
Yeah.
It's
Check the car. Matter of fact, go to the D tackles.
Value wise, no. Bad
Yeah.
value wise.
What a trade is.
the first trade is Seattle second, next year first, next year sixth. The second trade is with the Lions for the first round. For the last first
Pick
round,
to the 2 and pick to the 4.
fourth. Yeah, so the last pick in the first round and the second pick
In the second round.
And they gotta give them pick 18 and pick 101.
Yeah. So
But Denver gave me a pick. Seattle gave me that Denver pick for next year, right?
Giving you Denver pick.
For next year?
Yeah, which more than likely gonna be low because they got Russell. They're gonna be competing, which means it's gonna be probably in the 20s.
And pick 40. That's a second round pick as well.
That's a second round.
So I taking that trade.
Seattle?
Yeah, taking that Seattle trade. Because now that gives me 3 first round picks for next year.
Then if you want, you can try to trade back up in the draft.
Exactly.
So you're taking it?
Yeah, give me that trade.
They got with Corral. Straight on the clock. You have 2 offers.
Yeah.
Cleveland offering you their second, third, and next year's second for this year's 20th and next year's 7th.
What's the second pick?
Kansas City giving you their first round and next year's second.
Check the board. What at this point, go to tackles. Offensive tackles.
Offensive tackles?
At this point, offensive tackle is not worthy of it. Go to quarterbacks. At this point, you gotta go quarterback. And I know they're in love with Kenny Pickett. That's one thing. I've heard that they're in love with Kenny Pickett. Picking Kenny Pickett at 20th is a good value. He's ranked. What's his big board rank there? 12th or 17th? 17. It makes sense to draft a quarterback there. So we're gonna pick Kenny Pickett there. Let's take Kenny Pickett there. What happened here?
Oh shit!
You only do one wrong.
Yeah.
We do one wrong.
Oh, lad, the mock draft is mucked up.
It's bucked up.
We muck up. We gotta go again.
Wash it up. Start over.
We gotta go again. Kids, you see my hand? I'm gonna have to block him. I have to block him now.
All right,
Let's go again.
together. Wow.
Evan Neal, Malik. Whoa!
Whoa.
Kyle Hamilton.
What kind of change up this is?
That's the beauty of a mock draft, boy.
Wow. 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 Wow.
All right. So they want.
They just want your 6. They're giving you the first, the second, and next year 4th.
Their first, their second, and next year food. What's the other offer?
Baltimore giving you their
14,
first,
45, and thing. Let's go. Wait. So I would have
the
the
first and the 2 seconds.
So
first, second, third.
I would have the 14, the 45, and the 76. All right, let's take that one.
This one, Baltimore.
Yep. Who did Baltimore come up for? Hutchinson. Yep. they went with a Kinwoo. Jesus Christ.
You're cooping that, eh?
Yeah, I was hoping he would slide to us. So they're offering us the 23 and 55. What's the next offer? 21 and 54. So I'll be giving up the 14th in which?
199.
14 and 199. And what I would be getting?
The 21 and the 54.
21 and 54. All right, take that one.
You want this one? But you're a trading machine here, man.
Yeah, because we don't have any second and third. The team needs to get built. IKG.
All right. So, David Light is still on the board,
Mm-hmm.
but I hear Nakobe Dean is a good player as well.
You got 3 offers here, KG. Just to make it.
91 offers for
Wow,
that
wow.
first pick.
Oh,
Wow.
So,
Straight from the bush.
the gunslinger GM is here.
So you're rejecting everything you say.
we checking that. We got with Devin Light.
Devin lied. Fills a need.
And now,
You got 2 offers.
what's at the wide receiver position?
Ooh. Chris Olive. Ooh.
Yeah, grab Chris Olive.
You want him?
Yeah.
No trading this time for the young
Max
man.
Draft got the Eagles going Chris Olive as well. But no lie to them, got the Eagles going somebody else.
What's the other pick? What's the other offer?
You have 27 in the second.
Hell no. Not with Tampa Bay. I'm not trading in my thing. So what's the first one again? Dallas? Go on the first one again.
Okay. 24.88.
So they wanted me to give up my 21 and 242, and then 24 and 88. All right, accept that. So now we ready to roll from here. All right, no more trades. Get rid of that. we going now. Go to the big board. Go to that big board.
Get
rid of that.
But who playing that?
Go to the big KG. Go to your offensive lineman. Let's see what you got there. Doesn't feel a need right there. Go to your ends. All right, doesn't feel a need there. On the offense, you got guards, and so you see Tyler Lindbaum would be a very good pick here.
Tyler Lindbaum, yeah. The center.
Where is he? Is he not there? Lindbaum, but he's rated low here. You need your quarterback, and to get a quarterback with a 5th-year option is very important. I like Desmond Ridder, but I know he's supposed to go in the second round, so we're gonna go with Kenny Pickett. Say what you want about him. The man produce. So we're going to Kenny Pickett at 24.
Tennessee guy Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Devontae what?
Lindbaum is gone. But I just don't understand that, because they got Creed Humphrey.
Exactly.
All right, no more trades. It's time we build our team. So go to the big board again.
Mm-hmm. What position?
Go to all. The full big board. All right. Uh Green is there. It makes a lot of sense. Ojobo is there, which is a great value pick. Go to the offensive tackles. Let me just check something. Oh, there's a big drop off in tackles. Doesn't make sense to reach for a tackle. So go back to the full big board. I'm a fan of Kenyon Green of playing to play guard, and then we'll have Brady Christensen out there, which I feel that's an actual really good move there. Another great move, Shane. Go to linebacker. We in desperate need of linebacker help ever since the man slapped the woman. Uh doesn't make full sense to go full there because of the value. So we're gonna go best player available and go green. Very good need that we fill. F line is not the answer there, so I think that's a good move. Plus we got a pick coming up.
Cheap straight up.
All
Eagles.
right, no, we ain't traded. We going with David Ojabo.
The end
That's an end.
The end.
makes
He
sense,
only
yeah.
fought. He only fought because he get injured. That's a
Right.
Yep.
thing.
We taking a chance on that.
No, we're not taking that pick. Doesn't make any sense. All right, looking at the board, we're at 54. Um, go to linebackers again. I can't read it too good. For that
Troy.
first linebacker
Troy
name?
Anderson,
Where is he from?
Montana State.
What's the other one?
Leo Chanel from Wisconsin.
I think if you click on Troy Anderson's report, click on it. What it sees, I can't see it so good.
He has a great straight line explosiveness with his frame, and he can rocket through gaps. Anderson brings torrid closing burst to the contact point, and he can close ground in an instant in the box. In coverage, his explosiveness translates especially well. He can launch off his back foot, and he has click and close quickness. He also carries a lot of heat as a blitzer. Going further, Anderson has surprisingly fluid hips. He can flip out of his stance and carry receivers downfield up the seam. He can also stack direction changes and manage open space with his fluidity and lateral athleticism. With his explosiveness and range, Anderson can easily cover running backs on swings and screens. And with his athleticism, he's a versatile player who can line up at each linebacker spot and even the slot, depending on matchups.
So he has no weaknesses?
Hey.
Obviously, he should have been the number one pick in the draft.
Exactly.
So, with that being said, since we getting the number one pick in the draft, you draft him for me. He got no weaknesses around here.
We only got 1 second round pick.
Oh,
The Eagles.
you refuse to trade your picks.
All right, we have both, finally. Look at these offers really quick.
They don't. I don't think they want it. They don't. They don't want it.
So, with my first pick, let me see what going on here on this board.
Ooh, they got Drake London. That Drake. Oh no, that Drake Jackson.
Jake Jackson.
Jake Jackson.
Oh, I know they had Drake London so far though, because that's a sick guy.
I got draft Jalen Peter from Baylor, safety.
Safety.
No into the nitty gritty.
Third round picks are still starters.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta be able to good scouting departments will know that. It's a lot to draft. So I have 2 third rounds coming up.
I have 2 as well.
I got 2 third rounds. So it's my pick.
Your pick, son.
Go to tackles, offensive tackles. Where are we on the offensive tackle front? 83. What's his name?
85, Daniel Falil from Minnesota.
I heard about him. Read his report there for me. Let me see something. Let me see if them he had number one pick status.
It would be remiss to begin Falil's scouting report anywhere other than his size at
That is
6'9".
6'9",
Oh, yeah.
380 pound
Yeah.
fella.
Yep. There
No,
simply
no,
isn't a
no,
bigger
no,
player in
no,
the draft class. Unbelievable. He has slimmed down, tipping his scales at 400 pounds at one point in his college career. Being this ginormous has an advantages as an offensive tackle. Pass rushers
I wanted
simply,
to draft him, man.
pass rushers simply cannot run through him. He's the epitome of an immovable object. Falil is
no.
also too big for most pass rushers to merely run around. He's too broad. Furthermore, he appears to own excellent functional length.
Yeah, but I read stuff on him just today, and it wasn't. He's good, but it take time for him to develop. It's not the best person to go back on your big board. What's your big board saying? No, not Carson Strong. When is it? That's a Ed Ingram is a guard, right?
Yeah.
When's your next edge rusher there?
The going down?
Yeah, that list.
Nah. Edge is Sam Williams down here, 86.
Read off his thing there.
We've seen in recent years how athleticism can be catalyzing force for players' ascension. For players with athleticism, the question isn't about what their ceiling is, but whether they're capable of reaching it. Williams, at the very least, has this high ceiling to ponder. At Ole Miss, elite camp surveys ago, Williams reportedly logged a 4.4 40-yard dash and a 40-inch vertical. Since then, he's tacked on 50 pounds and now stands at around 6'4", 265. Williams checks almost every athletic box, but as we know, athletes and football players are two different things. Can Williams be a productive football player at the NFL level? Let's take a look.
All right. With that being said, I do believe we can move Kenyon Green out and to tackle if needs be. And we still need. I would like to go edge, but I just don't feel the good and need the edge. So we're gonna go with the Ed Ingram, the guard from LSU. We need depth along the line.
Filling the needs.
Yep.
No, I ain't taking that. Let's
You
see
got
the safety. Let's see
you
the
got
safety.
you got two offers for none.
I don't want none either. Let's see the safeties.
Mhm.
Not for Oregon. I hear about that Leon O'Brien Jr. We can go with Leon O'Neal Jr.
Safety from Texas A&M.
Yeah, say something Texas A&M. They lower backfield.
Raiders guy with that immovable object. Treaty.
Why yes. So we got pick 113, Washington 4th and 5th. No, hell no. Get rid of that. Go on the big board. We got what we got. What we got. What's that? Who that white is? What he is?
Rashad White, running back, Arizona
Oh, that's
State.
a running back. All right, so it looks like how the board playing out. We should go Sam Williams, the edge.
Sam Williams.
Very athletic. Let's see what he can do in Carolina.
One 126, 164. Nah. Rejecting that and rejecting that. Let's go over here. Look at this board. Hmm. 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 Decisions. We're gonna go with Justin Ross, wide receiver, with all the nonsense going on with Debo. You go ahead and show up our wide receiver. Actually, no, I lie. I'm going with it is Kanama. He Bill.
Mm-hmm. Wide receiver.
Wide receiver. No, this should be the Eagles. Pick from the Saints.
Yeah, offer from the Raiders. For the
We ain't
Raiders.
trading. We ain't trading back. We ain't taking no offers. We check out. Um, we're still in third round, right?
Yep.
Let me see the cornerback position. I'm gonna go with that Jalen Amar Davis.
Taking him?
Yeah. Or that what that Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go here. Oh, dang, he thinks. Since KG Steven, man, go ahead. Go ahead and get my replacement for Alex Mack. And Luke Fortner from Kentucky.
So I have a safety, I have a linebacker, I have a corner. Should be three linchpins of the defense. So we got 2 third round picks this year, which means that we should be able to capitalize on that. Hopefully. The Eagles need to come out of this draft with at least no lower than a B plus. And here
Eagles?
we go again. Now we fixed our defense. We will go in the 4th round.
Fourth round.
Let me see the guards, the offensive guards. Tennessee, Georgia, Ohio State. We're going with Jamari Slayer from out of Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
We got an offensive line guru there in Jeff Stoutland. He should be able to work with the offensive lineman and get him up to be a all pro.
All right. And the fourth. We gotta stay to the truth. We got here them edge rushers coming strong.
Michigan.
We gonna go with one freaking Dominic Robinson, Tennessee guy. Wait. Let me look at something first. Ooh, I got James Cook out there. And go with Luketa from Penn State, edge. Jesse.
Lukita.
Carolina.
Uh, what we got there? Read that board. Read that big board for me. I can't see too good.
Need glasses. You got Bailey Zappi, quarterback. James Cook, running back. Kyron Williams, running back. Jelani Woods, tight end. Zach Tom, offensive tackle. John Ridgway, defensive tackle
Click on Zach Tom there. His thing
from Wake Forest.
coming
Coming soon.
soon. So he gonna stay soon. Um, click on the tight end.
Tight end Jelani Woods.
Yeah, click on him. See what he says. What does he?
6'7", 253. Wood size and strength make him an obvious red zone target. The Virginia Tech tight end plays exceptionally well above the rim. With a strong physical upper body, he's able to box out even the most combative defensive backs. In addition to his natural height advantage in these situations, Wood's length makes him an almost unfair pass catcher to guard. He has an excellent catch radius that he routinely puts to good use. While he's an obvious red zone target, Woods puts these advantages to use elsewhere. He's particularly adept at plucking the ball out of the air and securing it in traffic across the middle of the field. Trying to force an incompletion by simply hitting him hard is pointless. You're more likely to bounce off his 269-pound frame than see the ball bounce to the turf. This physicality is also the main component of any after-the-catch threat.
We do need a tight end because we only have Tommy Trimble, which is more of a blocking tight end developing, and what's his name? And Ian Thomas, which I'm not high on. We we don't have red zone targets. We struggle in the red zone all the time. With that being said, our pick will be going to that tight end, Jelani Woods. So gobble him up.
Down.
This may be my last pick here. Let's see if we could trade and get more picks. Nobody want to pick. That safety from JT Woods. He's not bad, you know. Click him. Let me see what you got. What is he?
6'2", 195. Woods has a long, lanky frame stand at 6'2", 188 pounds, but he's also an explosive athlete with high end speed and range. His long strides cover ground with dangerous efficiency, and he has the closing speed to erase separation and space for run after catch yards. With his range, Woods can come all the way across the field to make plays. He can also rocket into the box and seal off running lanes. Woods' ability to cover ground is eye-catching as plays develop, but his short area burst is phenomenal. The Baylor safety launches forward out of his stance, gears up extremely quickly in shorter areas, and propels himself ahead with his burst. With this easy acceleration, Woods has an incredibly quick response time and run support. On play action fakes, he can quickly shade out and match running backs on wheel routes.
My God, that's the starting safety alongside Jeremy Chin. You draft JT Woods right now.
This mock draft, you ain't got no weaknesses for none of them players.
Oh God.
Yeah, off up, Hannah.
Take that pick. We need more picks. You're building a team.
Eagles on the clock.
All right, we ain't taking off. We drinking all of us. I don't. Who's available at tackle? Huh. Boom, 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 boom. What about center? BYU, Texas Tech. It's Washington, Virginia Tech, and the Minnesota. We'll go with that fella from Boston College.
Lindstrom.
Yeah. Carolina is on the clock.
Carolina is on the clock. No offers.
Go down the after that cornerback, right? Who's the what's the other people? I can't see too.
A punter,
Yeah, punter. What the other person is?
offensive tackle, Chris Paul, safety, Sterling Weatherford,
Click on
cornerback.
Chris Paul thing. Let me see if I got a scouting report on him. If he anything like Chris Paul, oh Jesus, he nothing like the Chris Paul in thing. Go to Cunningham. That's our offensive tackle.
Yeah,
He's from where, Alabama?
he is from Arkansas.
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 I think I heard about him in one of the things. Click him.
Nothing coming soon.
He coming straight to Carolina. Click him.
Myron Cunningham.
Yep.
Smoke Monday. That's a sick man name.
Oh,
That's a
yes.
sick name. Eagles on the clock.
All right. We can take another chance at safety again. What's available at safety? We're going with Bubba Bolden
Bubba from Miami.
out of Miami. Bubba. Next pick again.
They got
Let's see
offer.
what's available at tight end.
He want no kind of offer. See.
Tight end. No half partner. Not there, not there. Then go with James Mitchell or the Texas Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech, I mean.
Right? Finance on the clock. See what we need here. I'm gonna go with Kellen Dish. 6'7", 301. I can't go wrong with that.
Tackle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at the play. You got McGlinchey gonna be a contract as a free agent next year, and Wahine can't play forever. Trent can't play forever, so we're gonna go with Kellen Dish. Kellen Dish, I think, is a steal in the 4th round.
Fifth round.
5th round, sorry.
Where my pick is?
Cowboys pick up punter just like them. I'm gonna pay with pick 187. 187. Got 2 6. 2 6. 2 6.
What time the draft start? 7 or 8?
I
On
think it's
Thursday.
8. I think
He started
8 or
late.
8:30.
Check it out.
The draft. I got my gazebo open, so I might be outside.
Are we live on the show?
You could bet that.
I can go ahead with damn. It's a man wait look nice here.
8 o'clock, eh? 8 o'clock.
I'm sure the weather gonna be like Thursday.
I gotta go with Ty Chandler running back from North Carolina.
Chandler.
Thinking like Shanahan out here.
Man, Thursday night gonna be cool. That thing's at 37. That thing's at 27 degrees at night, you know. No, sir. Unless they put a fire pit out.
Too much work.
You could bet that.
I think I'm missing my pick, you know.
I think you got more picks.
No, I got another pick, yes. I think I got a 210. Let me see when it come up. 208, 209. But when it's 210?
It's 211.
Look at there, 211.
Panthers on the clock.
Looking at where we're picking. That's too far down from a value-wise standpoint. The dude after Luke Shane, what his position is,
Linebacker James Houston the fourth.
and what the next person is.
Jalen Wedemeyer, tight end.
No, and what the other one is.
Akil Glass, quarterback.
No. Defensive tackle that fella from LSU. That's value-wise. It don't make much sense. Cornerback isn't bad, but we got cornerback dip. Click on that linebacker there. Let me see if them guy in the report for he. He could be the number 1 pick again. Let's see if we got a report for he. Oh, lad. Are we going linebacker? We double dipping because Damian Wilson gonna be incarcerated. So we got a double dip there. Let's
James
double
Houston?
dip there. Yep. Double dip on the line. He can play special teams. We need dip.
Look at them 2 lovely picks coming up here now.
I think my pick's done here.
See if they draft me 2 studs here now. Come on here now. Let's see. I could go 2 ways here. Let's see. Decisions. I ain't seen the fella looking for. He get sick. Ooh, look at that guy sitting there. Look at that guy sitting there. Oh, shit, you know.
You expect to look for somebody, no? Yeah, they're looking for somebody, no.
I'm going. I gotta take this Neil Farrell dude from LSU. Just because the value. Can you open the door? And then and then I just how you see already, right? Yeah. No. I gotta take Vincent Grizzo because I know who he is. I'll take another card off him right here. That's why I ain't drafted. Who my last pick is right? Eagles, wake up.
Are you watching that basketball game? Um, let's see. We going seven round.
Mm-hmm.
Punter. Need a punter. The punter
What?
that we. A punter.
Get here out of show.
Punter partner. Punter.
You want that guy there? That there? Or you want to see the list?
See the list. Let me see the list.
He want to see the list of punters.
List of punters, partner. List of punters. We going
Oh
punter.
God.
We going with that punter from Georgia. Jake Kamada. Punter partner in the seventh round.
Carolina, you done? You got no picks.
I think I done it. This is our developmental prospects. We got enough developmental people on the team.
The Niners are the last pick of the draft. I hope we get our. All right, Mr. Irrelevant. We gonna go ahead and add another weapon to the offense here. And Mr. Derek Deese Jr. from San Jose State. Titan. Mr. Irrelevant. There you go.
All right, so let's look at our players now. What we got? So we got Kenny Pickett.
Take a picture, eh? Cause we are compared when the draft round to if
No.
What? Wait a minute, no.
No. The computer mock up this draft here for me. If we take a picture of the one that we had, that's the best one. Nah. I just got what the board showed. So the board showed me Kenny Pickett at 24, which was great at value pick. He was ranked at number 12. Kenyon Green can play tackle or guard. I do believe that's a very good pick at the position that we had. He can come in there and either play whichever one where Christensen doesn't play. Try Anderson, the linebacker. He's good enough to start with Shaq Thompson, or he can just loan off for Corey Littleton and Damian Willis 1 year. Ed Ingram, the offensive guard, that was a good depth draft there. Sam Williams, very good pick that you can come in and come off the edge rotational piece. Jelani Woods, good project. We're still working on Tommy Tremble and Ian Thomas, but he would be a great red zone target at 6'7". JT Woods, I think, was a steal at that safety. He can mesh well with Xavier Woods, Jeremy Chin, and he can rotate. And then the other two are more developmental picks. Cunningham, developmental tackle, and the other guy, special team. So I would grade this for the Panthers a B. I wouldn't give it an A. I still would have liked to got one of those tackles over here do the last time, Shane. But Kenyon Green is not bad. I think he's more guard than tackle, which means Christensen is playing tackle, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't know why someone would draft him in the third round and then after 1 year say that he don't work when he had some really good pass blocking grades at the end of the season. I do like Grady Christensen, and you put Kenyon Green, who should be a first round pick. So I like that. I would have preferred to got Moma, the linebacker, but based on how the board was, Troy Anderson was the next best available. So you got Pickett as your starting quarterback, Green your starting offensive lineman, Troy Anderson can be a starting linebacker. Ed Ingram is good. Sam Williams, your rotational edge. Your red zone threat, Jelani Woods, and then your safety to rotate and special team, JT Woods. So I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. I'm not taking a picture of that. I dying how the draft going.
I gotta take a picture.
You do what you want.
I want to see. I want to compare. I mean, people.
You do what you want.
Kenny Pickett.
I want to see if it's a position.
He do what he want.
This fella was hype on the dry run, you know. I don't know what happened to him now all of a sudden. All right, Eagles.
All right. Devin lied. He would definitely step in and start. No doubt about it. First linebacker in training camp, first play in training camp start, and I think he'll make an impact in the season 2 as well. Being our starting linebacker, playing alongside Kazia White and probably Davion Taylor too, or Edwards. Chris Olave, he could be our number 2 wide receiver alongside Devontae Smith being our number 1, Chris Watkins being our number 3 wide receiver. If Jalen Reagor is still there, he'd be the number 4. And that should be a solid offense. We'll see if Jalen Hurts can actually be able to deliver the ball as well and get some of his pass catchers involved. I don't know if Chris Olave, maybe he might be a 1,000-yard receiver. We don't know, but it'll be up to Jalen Hurts. David Ojabo, I think he's coming off an injury, so probably won't be playing this year. We're more likely to be seeing him next year, but that's also a good pick. Leon O'Neal Jr., that's a safety from Texas A&M. I think he's much better safety than Kevin Wallace out of Clemson. has a better skill set than Kevin Wallace, so he should be our starting. I'd more put him as a starting strong safety with what his name is the Harris fella that we signed.
Mhm.
The cornerback position, he'll be fighting in training camp with Zach McPherson to see who can get that number 2 spot. Slays Spence will be penciled in as your number 1 All Pro. The edge rusher out of Georgia, Jameer Slayer, he'll be a situational piece coming in now and again, whether on third down, fourth down. Yeah, second down or third down, whether are in a NASCAR package with Derek Barnett or Josh Sweat. I can't see the next one.
Alec Lindstrom's offensive center.
Yeah, center. He can sit down and actually learn from Jason Kelsey, learn from an All Pro center, a Super Bowl winner, and also multiple Pro Bowl safety as well. You could sit back, learn tendencies, and also become an All Pro center yourself. You also can learn from Jeff Stutland, who is also a great offensive lineman coach. He was able to develop Isaac Seamalu. He was able to develop Jad Mailata. So he was able to develop 2 All Pro tackles and guards. So he should be able to develop Alec Lindstrom and
Yeah,
the
Bubba.
rest. The rest players right now is just what you call it,
Yep.
situational pieces, special team pieces, same as for the punter. So pretty much I'd give my draft a B minus.
Cool. You agree, Caleb?
Yeah, I think so. In the B range, yeah, B minus B plus, not B minus B. He filled the need with Devin Lyde.
Right.
Mhm.
Chris Olave is a very underrated wide receiver. He may even go higher than a lot
Yeah,
of
a
people
good
expect.
compliment. He's a good compliment to Devante Smith.
Yeah, according to as Shane said, Ojoba would probably would have been the first one without that injury.
Yep, I think that's a
That's a
steal
good
right there.
thing. Yeah,
Right.
That's,
so I
that,
mean,
that,
he filled some needs that will help his team, and I do think that it made them a better team on a run. Coming, but draft day, we don't know what the Eagles gonna do with those two
I
things.
know,
Yeah,
right?
that's the
My
issue there.
my draft a whack of shit.
Exactly.
You can imagine the Eagles draft shit and the Sixers lose again. My whole week gonna be muck up.
All right. You gotta keep the faith, partner.
We'll see.
All right, on to the 49ers. So our first pick came in the second round with Jalen Pierre. I think that's a good pickup for safety. He'll take over Jaquaski Todd's spot because we don't have a safety right now in that spot. So he's an immediate starter. Wide receiver Eric Izukanma. He's a big wide receiver. Speed. Need to work on his route running a
But
little bit.
it's so crazy. He's 6'7", right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They got him rated at a tight end. So is he a tight end or a wide receiver?
he's a wide receiver.
He
He's
can
a
move
wide
to tight
receiver.
end.
Yeah,
At
move to
6'7",
tight
he can
end.
go straight to tight
6'7".
end.
Probably.
At 6'7",
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a wide receiver. He's listed as a wide receiver, but he had a good
I got
combine.
here Madden.
Yeah, yeah, good wide receiver. So that right now is just a piece. We really don't have a third wide receiver. We got Joanne Jennings, but that's Joanne Jennings. We need somebody else, right? Luke Fortner, he gonna probably be rotational for Alex Mack when Alex Mack need to be subbed out for take up Rita or something, but he probably could be the next potential replacement for Alex Mack, who is 34 center on his last year on contract. Luqueta, rotational. We love to do our rotational edges. We just like to we have a defensive lineman for every down. That's just the way how to find another role. So that's your spot. We lose one, we gain another one. Kellen Deesh, offensive tackle. Again, McGlinchey is in his last year. Trent Williams, don't know when he can't play forever, even though his contract don't. He got contract up to when he's 37, basically. Ty Chandler, running backs. That's just a Shanahan pick. That's all. Defensive tackle Neil Farrell, again, depth on that rotational defensive line. Vincent Gray, I think this is a steal. He's an excellent press coverage cornerback. and that just give us more depth in our corners, which we always seem to struggle at corner. Even though we got Ward, we got Mosley now, you got Thomas, Lenore, and them. We add Greek in the backfield, and then Derek Deese, just to come in to give Kittle breathers on the tight end spot. So I think we address our needs, most of our needs here. I can give us a nothing to be still because we don't have a first round, so I can give myself a B, just a plain B. On this for adjusting the needs in signing depth, which I think again the finals are a team that really don't need much.
Yeah.
So I think we
Yeah,
fill a
yeah,
depth,
just
we fill our depth, and then we fill our key pieces, which was
depth
the
pieces.
secondary. So I think we were good.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a good draft. I mean, you don't need you ain't drafting starters. You ain't drafting starters and impact players. You drafting most likely depth pieces.
Right.
Yeah.
Pieces that could just come in and fill in now and again.
That second round pick, if he could be a high impact player to
Right.
join the team, then he's fine there.
Well, so that concludes our mock. I got pictures of how we
No,
mock.
no.
and we'll go against OG. I mean, shit, I think you did a good job trading. And
I
getting more
think
picks.
so, yeah. But the problem is,
How the way the board fell.
yeah, I don't think they're gonna take Kenyon Green and a few of them others. I think
Well, the Eagles ain't taking Dean or Devin Light, so we can scrap that.
If we trade them, I know we're gonna pick a quarterback with that pick. Because they sat with Sam Darnold the day before yesterday. Scott Fedor sat with him and said we will add a quarterback before the weekend ends. I don't think they want to pick one at 6. They'll be pressing it, even though they say they're comfortable picking. They want to trade them. That's the thing about
Right.
it. You have to get picked. If Scott Fedor just tell you in a press conference the meat of this draft is between 25 and 50, and you don't have a pick from 6 to 139, what I'm telling you, you have to trade. If the meat of the draft is from 25 to 50, and you don't even have from 50 to 100, or 100 to 125, he has to trade. You screwed yourself with Sam Darnold last year with giving up this second round. I don't want to say you screwed yourself with CJ Henderson giving up a third. It was okay giving up a third, but Sam Darnold, you gave out a second round pick, you kill yourself there. So they have to trade. If they do stay and then they see the pick is in when we're here, so be it. I'll have to live with it. I'll see what happens. But I'm hoping, 99% hoping that they do trade down to get more picks. We need day 2 picks. The team needs day 2 picks. So we'll see.
Well, we got 2 days. 2 days, 48 hours.
I can't. Boy. The Wednesday need to go fast.
So we gonna see.
The Wednesday gonna go fast. Trust me. The Wednesday gonna go so freaking fast. It's gonna be funny because I was telling Shane, I'm gonna have the draft on one screen, the Sixers on one screen. So I'm gonna be like this and this.
A lot of cussing.
A lot of cussing. Don't get me wrong, if the Eagles draft garbage.
We'll be here on the show on draft day. If anyone wants to join us, you just send us your Cash App. You can join us once you send your Cash App and send us your email address.
You me asking for a lot. Just $1 Cash App.
You join the draft party.
Yeah,
you drink some beers and you talk with us. Just send us your Cash App and then send us your email address and we can get you on the show and we can go through the draft party with us. We'll keep advertising it tomorrow and Thursday. But if anyone wants to join the show, we all down for it. It's gonna be a fun night, and you guys could hear some cussing, or you can cuss if you want.
Great.
So join us, and we'll see Thursday. Be ready to roll for the draft. Our 2022 first round pick for the draft.
8:30, right?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
We'll be back here live 8 o'clock on Thursday for the
8 o'clock on Thursday.
We have chickens. We have chicken wings and fries and stuff like that.
You better believe it.
You won't be able to eat it. I'll eat it.
I get a gift today of 12 pack of elephants.
What?
So that might be done by that same night.
Like a six pick.
You could
Exactly. But the 6 pack I got to drink before the pick come up to ease my pressure and then drink after the pick.
Right.
So we'll be back on Thursday, and like I said, you want to join, we'd like you guys to join. Send us your Cash App, send us your email address, we'll send you the link, and you guys can join us for our draft party.
All right. Until Thursday, guys.
All right.
Draft time.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.